Hey guys again. So while I was putting together the monthly mood board for May, I was also just going through materials that we have in our Ruby Room library. I know a question that you get asked in the shop often is, how do you wear a suit in the summer, and like, how do you kind of keep your, the temperature of things down and keep yourself comfortable? And a lot of that comes down to the actual material choice, as well as some of the construction options that we have. Here's an example of a nice kind of darker double-breasted jacket that we've done in the shop here out of a seersucker, a cotton material that's been woven under a variety of different tensions, creating this kind of textured surface on the piece. People, of course, usually associate these kind of blue and white stripes with seersucker, whether they can be wider or we get into really sort of finer, narrow things that we start to call a pin cord. And then, of course, as with this darker jacket here, they're also available in these kind of tone-on-tone colors. So you can have a sense of formality as well as a kind of a sense of comfort for different sort of special summer occasions. Of course, you can't go wrong with just a solid cotton piece in a really sort of fine cotton twill. There's a wonderful piece here that we have from Brisbane and Moss. Again, sort of lighter colors, warmer colors, kind of keeping the patch pocket style to kind of like kind of go with that sort of informal summer feeling and kind of make things feel more appropriate. Of course, if you're okay with the idea, of course, well, there's linen, of course. We have a ton of great options for linens in a variety of patterns and solids. Here we're getting into a completely unstructured piece, something leaning into more of a shirt jacket. Again, minimal lining on the inside, minimal sort of thinner, lighter weighted pieces of linen on the front to structure the front just ever so slightly, bordering on a shirt and jacket. And then you get into even more of like starting to lean towards a chore coat, but still something that's appropriate to sort of dress yourself up a bit for a nice dinner al fresco, while it may be sort of more hot and humid in the evening. Again, sort of completely unstructured in some of these pieces, no canvas, no shoulder pads, sort of really lightening it up a little bit, but still with that option of kind of having a slightly more formal feel.